Hello YouTube, this is Home Attack, and I'm going to make a top 5 worst Tekken games list, and I'm going to make a top 5 best. And I'm going to start with the worst. Now I know I'm probably going to offend some people, because some games on the top 5 worst will be controversial, but I have my own reasons. I'm going to try to give an in-depth analysis of why I think a game sucks or why I think it's good. And what's even good about the game that I think is one of the top 5 worst. So, they'll come in my comments raging, "Oh, you bitch ass nigga, you bitch ass motherfucker, it's a good game, what the fuck you talking about, nigga?" Alright, calm down, namaste, calm down. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay, it's just a matter of opinion, okay? We don't all have to like the same shit. So, I just decided to make this top 5 list long before now. I just want to wait till I was done with the series already before I make this list. So, hell, number 5 on this list might be controversial. But like I said, I'm going to be explaining why I think the game sucks. So, without further ado, alright, actually, you know what? But before I even get started, let's say Tekken 8 is coming out, right? A year and a half. Let's say Tekken 8 is out. It's a year and a half from now. I would probably put Tekken 8 on the top 5 best, but I don't think it would make it to number 1. I'm just going to say that right now. Right off this, I'm just going to keep it 100 with y'all. I do not think that Tekken 8 would be number 1 on the list, in my opinion. I think it'll still be the top 5 best. I think it's definitely going to be good, but I feel as though Tekken 8 is just going to be kind of like I think Tekken 8 is going to bite off Tekken 5 too much, to be honest with you. It'll be good. It'll look good, but I think it's going to bite off Tekken 5 too much. He actually probably going to come back like, "I'm back, bitches." He could be climbing up a volcano or climbing up a hill. Who knows? Whatever. But still, I still wouldn't mind, because, I mean, it's Tekken 5. Tekken 5 is a great game. And you already know it's going to be top 5 best list anyway. So, yeah. Ain't no shame in biting off Tekken 5. So, yeah. So, anyhow, let's just start the top 5 worst list. Alright, number 5 on this list, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. What is Tekken 5 DLC? Tekken 5 was good! Tekken 5 was good! What's wrong with Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection? It's the same thing. No, well, okay, let me explain. Let me explain myself. Yeah, it added a couple new characters, revamped the stages, revamped the music, a different color scheme. I like that as well. Even though they didn't add the actual fucking new Final Frontier music on the PS3 version, but never mind that. But let's get into what's wrong with this game. Yes, it is Tekken 5 DLC. It is it's Tekken 5.5, whatever you want to call it. But it's nothing more than that. It didn't add... Like, you might as well just play the original. Yeah, added some new moves, which if you watch my playlist on this game, yeah, I've done the new moves that they added to each character as well. I think that's another good thing. But once again, this game is nothing more than just like a Tekken 5 DLC. On one hand, it's nothing more than that, but then on the other hand, I'm glad that the gameplay is smooth. There's nothing wrong with making a smooth gameplay. But like Tekken 5 was broken in such a good way. Like, it was broken in the sense of you can hit the living shit out of your opponents. You know, like a car wreck. Whereas Tekken 5 Dark Res is just like, we're going to give you good movement and smooth gameplay instead of like that Smash Mouth style that the original Tekken 5 was giving us. I always thought there was an issue with those two things, and that's the reason why I didn't make it to the top 5 best. Like, this really, it just kind of feels like a lazy Tekken 5 DLC. Like, why would I play this over the original Tekken 5? Like, for what reason? I mean, it's not, it's the same shitty customization as Tekken 5. Not that customization matters to me that much, but still, I mean, it's nothing. Why? I had no reason to play this game over. Nobody even seems to really care about the new characters. Who really cared? Nobody seemed to care about Lily being in this game. Nobody seemed to care about Dragonall being in this game, even though he's fucking good in this game. Really, nobody really even cares. It seemed like, oh, this is probably a lot of Tekken fans to see this as, oh, this is just a Tekken 5 DLC with really good movement. Honestly, this game started to feel like a little bit too Tekken 6-ish with the gameplay, which Tekken 6 does have good gameplay, but Tekken 6 wasn't the most fun Tekken game in the world either. So, and this game kind of felt a little bit like Tekken 6. It kind of felt bland. You know, sorry if I'm showing my cards too early, but let's be honest, this game kind of feels not as fun as the original Tekken 5. So that's why I had to put this on the top. It's the top 5 games in the shit list. Number 4 on this list is Tekken 7. Now this might be controversial a little bit because of it. Because a lot of old heads like myself, that's late 20s, early 30s, 40s, however old you are, y'all would put this game as the worst Tekken game ever. I'm going to have to disagree on that. I don't think this is the worst Tekken game ever. I mean, at least Tekken 7 has a decent fucking story. Oh, it's too short. Yeah, but it's short, but why? I'd rather have a story mode be too short than too long. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just me. And I think the story was pretty decent, if not great. I mean, look at these graphics though. I'm just saying. Another thing I used to hit on was the graphics. Looking too oily, looking too not realistic. But the character, I mean, look how the characters glow. Like it's I actually like the graphics in Tekken 7, but this game has to be on the shit list for obvious reasons. There's not much going on outside of the story mode. You know, there's no offline modes. Broken DLC. Now they're trying to balance the game, but I don't really. This is not so much about DLC. I'm talking about the game. You know, in this original release, I feel as though this game should have added the Tekken Ultimate Tekken Bowl. It was boring as hell. I don't see anybody playing that game mode more than once, like ever. Still, a lot of the goofiness of the characters outside of the Mishimas, I think that's an issue. The Mishimas get the best storyline ever. Meanwhile, everybody else is a joke character. That's not even talking about what they did to Eddie in this game. But I can't say the game looks bad. I can't say this is the worst Tekken game. It's not the worst. Because what they did in this game was really good. Besides the narrator, you know, in the story mode. We already know he was a low budget narrator. But like I said, this game does have What this game does good, it does really good. Story mode, it did good. But what this game did really bad is the music. Music is completely unmemorable. The endings are utter fucking trash. Oh my god, the endings are A's. But there's still games that did worse in my opinion. But it's bad. The new characters are complete fucking trash. At least most of them. People shit on Lucky Chloe, and I understand why people don't like Lucky Chloe. But let's be honest, Lucky Chloe is actually one of the best new characters in this game. Okay, the best new character would be Claudio. Hands down. Claudio's the best new character. I actually like Claudio. But the other new characters are complete trash. Master Raven is just a, you know, a whack. It's just pretty much just a whack Raven. But she's still not that bad. But you wanna know who is that bad? Shaheen, Josie, Gigas. At least Gigas sucks too, but Gigas at least has a nice design, in my opinion. But they're trash. I don't ever want to see Shaheen again. Okay, I don't ever want to see Josie again. You replace Bruce with this? These weeaboo fucking characters. The new characters suck ass in this game. And I think that's probably the biggest reason why I gotta put this game on a shit list. But I mean, luckily this game got in my good graces enough to only be number 4 instead of like number 1, like most people my age would put this game as. Number 3 on this list, and oh my god, y'all gonna hate me for this. Oh no. Oh yeah, somebody's probably gonna rage on me. Oh no. This is where I'm probably gonna get called toxic. Number 3 on this list is Tekken 6. Now, why am I gonna shit on this game? Because it's a boring fuck. This game, I remember back in 2010 getting my first PS3 and excited to play a new Tekken game after Tekken 5, and because I didn't grow up playing Dark Resurrection, I never had a PSP, and once I played this game, I played it, I did finish it, but this game is so underwhelming. The scenario campaign is absolute AIDS. I beat the scenario campaign once and I'll never play that again. It's obnoxious. What they did with the story, what they did with the scenario campaign, making it into a story, itself is not a bad idea. It was actually good. They give every character dialogue. That was actually a good thing. But come on guys, y'all gotta admit, this game was so boring and so underwhelming. It has good gameplay, but it's not actually like fun though. It's not good gameplay in a fun way. It's just has good graphics and good gameplay, and that's just it. This game doubled down on what Tekken 5 was doing wrong, making bad storylines outside of the Mishimas. And even the Mishima storyline wasn't even fucking good in this game. Oh my fucking god, bro. This game was boring as shit. I'm sorry. And then you guys are probably gonna hate on me for saying this game sucks when, because it has good character customization in it. We know who plays Tekken just for character customization. It's a fucking fighting game. This is not 2K14 WWE. So where the game, you can make the game solely revolve around your imagination. Like, who fucking cares? I'm just saying, who cares about Azazel? Oh my god, bro. This game is so boring. Honestly, like that's a horrible. If you're going to sit up here and tell me that this game was fun, this game was good, all because it had a decent character customization, you're full of shit. I'm sorry. Like, I ought to dox you and fucking rape and kill your mom. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, come on, man. That's not a good. That's a sorry excuse to say this game was good because of character customization. Just because you can take everybody's fucking clothes off and jack off to their naked bodies and half naked bodies or whatever and shit. Because you can fucking masturbate the cane with no clothes on. Get the fuck out of here. That has nothing to do with the actual game itself, or the gameplay, or the story itself. I don't give a fuck. This game sucks, bro. It's boring. It's boring. Storyline, boring. Scenario campaign, after a while, boring, obnoxious. The character endings, boring. The stages, boring. The best stage, the only good looking stage, the only stage in the game, the only stage that actually is like good as like the other stages of the other games would be the electric fountain. Yeah, there, I said it. The stages are either terrible or they're just okay. Then you got the electric fountain that's like legit good. Music, boring, not good. I don't know what has worse music. Tekken 6 or Tekken 7. But they both fucking suck. I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, no. This game is worse. Fuck that. This game is worse. Okay, once again, Electric Fountain was one that's good. Okay. Okay, they're equally as bad. It doesn't even really fucking matter. The game is still boring as shit. Now here's a pick that you guys might agree with. This game, I'm going to have to contradict myself because I've given this game so much credit for having detailed, good character endings. At least something that Tekken Tag 1 didn't do right. You want to know the best thing about this game? Looking back at it, the intro. I mean, yeah, look at the end. This is a nice intro. Yes, number 2 on this list is Tekken Tag 2. Oh my fucking god, this game sucks. I thought Tekken 6 was bad. Oh my god, this game. Oh man. You look at the intro, you're thinking this is going to be like the best game ever. This is going to blow Tekken Tag 1 out the park. Look at this intro. They got Angel. I mean, they made Angel look good. Nope, you gotta buy us the DLC. And when you first, which is kind of like a clickbait because when you first play the game, you're not going to have access to it. All right, let me finish cooking this game. Let me finish sautéing this game. Oh my fucking god, bro! I've given this game credit for having detailed endings. Yes, I did that. I was stupid enough to make that fucking video, but. As I was putting together the playlist, as I was choreographing, like I usually would do on this channel, choreographing the matches together, which I did with every game. Oh boy. Now the gameplay doesn't so much suck, but let's be honest, Once again, the stages are boring. The music sucks. The character endings, which I once given credit for, I had to play. I had to sit through those long character endings. And let me tell you something. Yeah, they were long and detailed and looked good, but they were so cheesy. Oh my god, I had to sit. Oh, like my face was probably turning red as I was recording those endings. I'm like, they're so long for no reason. Like, from lilies to, oh my god. They're long and detailed, but they're like, you know, I'm going to call this game Disney Tag 2. All them endings were Disney as hell. Fuck it. Disney Tag Tournament 2. I said it. The only ending that was like actually like Fang Waves was okay. Okay, I'll kind of give that one credit. But the only like legit good ending in this game that wasn't completely cheesy and corny was Nina's. Nina's ending. That was the best one by a long shot. Because I guess it's kind of hard to make a bad Nina ending because Nina always had a good ending. But Nina always had good happy endings. But Jesus, bro, I mean, my God. Having to sit through even like the credits. Oh man, I just wanted to just stop recording. As I was recording, I can see why this game almost killed the series. The more I actually like played this game, I remember getting this game back in 2012, right? I remember getting this game back in 2012. I was working at a college at the time. I was getting high and drunk all the time. This wasn't a very good period in my life. I was fucking around left and right. You know, just a bunch of random chicks because to fill a void in my fucking angry ass life and of working and getting high all the time and drunk. And I remember getting this game. I got it while I had the flu, which even made it worse. Around that time, and I legit did not like this game at all. I didn't, and I was thinking to myself, oh wait, you know what? As years went by, I started thinking to myself, you know, maybe I'm just not giving Disney Tag Tournament 2 a chance to prove itself to me. Maybe that's why I started giving it too much credit eventually, because I felt as though I just was not really giving this game a chance. I felt like I was kind of judging it too much off, oh, it's not like Tag 1 enough, or it's not, oh, the music isn't good, it's, but because I was thinking what I'm thinking now, it's too cheesy, it's not interesting, there's nothing that's really interesting about this game, it doesn't have good music. The only good music, the only song that really makes me think that this game might have some potential is the gallery music. The gallery music, I'll give it that. That's good. And the character customization music. Yeah, those two things, yeah, good. Everything else, bad. Everything else in this game is a complete boring shithole. I'm sorry. It's a shit show. The more I actually played this game, let alone having to record this game, choreographing matches, which I had fun doing, doing that to a degree, but it's like, oh my god. The more I played this game, the more I see why this game almost killed the series. Now, the number one game on this list is only at number one because of being old, really. Like, if Namco decides to do a remake on the game that's on number one, it would be better than Tag 2. Okay, I'm sorry. the number one pick on this the number one on this list is only at number one because it had a lot going against it. So yeah. Number one on this list is of course Tekken 1. But like I said, I mean, this game it's the first game, it didn't age well. I mean but I'm gonna try to get further into why I think this game sucks more than every other game. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, this give me a minute here. Okay, all right. If this game actually had like the same game modes as Tekken 2, like Team Battle at least, it still probably would be number one on this shit list. And the reason why is because Tekken 1, like I haven't played Tekken 1 until 2005 because I just never. I guess the game really didn't sell well, so and I just Tekken 5 is the reason why. Owning Tekken 5 was the reason why I wanted to, I guess, play this game. Well, it was my first introduction to Tekken 1, and then I actually went out and ordered, or at least I ordered Tekken 1 online and got it. But I don't want to bag on the graphics of this game too much because bad graphics doesn't necessarily make a bad game, and good graphics doesn't necessarily make a good game. But the graphics is still the game did not age well. This game has to be number one on this list because it had nothing to offer. Tag 2 at least had content. Tekken 1 just, you got arcade mode, 2-player mode, options. That's it. That's it. That is it. That's all you got. And 17 badly designed, poorly designed characters. That's it. That's it. All the endings bad. Nina was kind of funny. Hers was probably the best, but and of course Kazuya, infamous throwing his father off the cliff, but still bad. Now I will say that I do kind of like the stages in this game. One thing that's good about this game are the actual like arenas. Look at Anna's King George Island arena, where you're floating on the. Yeah, like look at this. Tekken 2 didn't do stuff like this. Like where you're on ice and you're floating. Like this is almost like 3D. Oh, another thing I want to talk about in this game, though. You know, another thing about this game that, you know, that almost made me want to put this as number 2 instead of number 1, because I was seriously considering putting Tekken Tag 2 as the worst game. I'm sorry, man. I was really thinking about it, like. But one thing that almost made me do it is that Tekken 1 does have decent looking stages. I will give it that. Venecia looks good. Like the stages actually look pretty good for its time. Some of those stages look, in my opinion, kind of better than Tekken 2 stages. But really, this game probably would not be number 1 on this list if it didn't have age going against it. Like most of the reason why this game is the number 1 worst game is because of age. It really is because of age, mostly. I mean, the game was in the arcades in 1994. Okay, there were no good graphics back then, but I think the reason why I have to put this as the worst game is that on top of No game modes, no nothing. Like, they didn't even bother. At least, like, the first Need for Speed game that was in arcades back in 1994, at least when they put it on PlayStation 1 in 1996, they added shit. You know, they added things to make the game more complete on console. And Tekken 1 did not do that. They could have added like time attack, survival, team battle. That would have actually made the game like playable. But because they did not do that, this game is completely unplayable. Like, what are you going to be doing in this game? I mean, it's hard to even look at half of those atrocious character models alone. You know, so I think that's the number one reason why this game sucks more than every other game is the fact that there's nothing to do. I can get over bad graphics, okay, especially for a game this old. But what I can't get over is no game modes. That's an issue. You got a problem. So yeah, this is my top 5 worst Tekken games. Y'all watch this video, y'all can put in the comments what it. Tell me what your worst is. You know, hell, Tekken 1 probably won't even be your worst. If you're old, you probably grew up and you're probably in your 40s, 50s. You're probably, you know, got gray hairs and you grew up playing this game and it probably doesn't suck that much to you. You probably have got fond memories, maybe nostalgia. And you probably think Tekken Tag 2 should be number 1 on this list. Because I damn sure almost think it should be as well. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. What is your best and what are your worst? This is Home Attack. Peace out.